showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Wheeling Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Commodores will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first here. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Grab by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. It's the running back in the flat. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Vols are going to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
I would argue he's
one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. To throw, it's Aguilar. The tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Commodores offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Quick catch over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down the touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Commodores will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The Volunteers will have to kick this away. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught by the receiver. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, he played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early, right? I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Must convert here on third down. Avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
He's got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The ball's getting set on first and 10. The sure hands. It's Brazil. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
On the screen. Martin out of bounds at the 47-yard line. First down for the offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the Commodores pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. The tight end makes the catch. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here comes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught quickly, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Well, pass pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Pavia. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Vanderbilt. Number 17. With the grab and the score.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
That makes the score Tennessee 10. Vanderbilt.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass, it's Pavia. He's running out of time here. Small little pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Commodores will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll give it to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Vols pick up enough for a 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Delayed handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Volunteers are in the red zone. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Aguilar. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Pavia. It's reeled in. It's Alexander. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this two-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
And the Commodores have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Trying to find room. It's Alexander. He tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. On the first down run, brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Carter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Quick pass, the catch is made. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Commodores.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Puts them in front, 14-13 now.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt, 14, Tennessee.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
Bringing it out, it's Bishop. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brazil. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The balls are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Volunteers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback still with the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. On the run, it's Thomas. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll give it to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Looking to pass, it's Pavia. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. And now the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Grab behind the line. It's Brazell. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Gets past the 35. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Running back with the football. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Vanderbilt, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Tennessee 23, Vanderbilt 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Pounding away with the run game. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the run, it's Thomas. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Pass not complete.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the Vols will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. You can't ask for more drama and a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
On the ground, it's Alexander. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Getting set to kick off after that crucial field goal. The offense doesn't have much time, but they only need a field goal themselves. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bishop. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grab behind the line, it's Brazel. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. To the air, it's Aguilar. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, if you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.